Howdy y'all, this is Nick, back with the Green Machine. Gonna do a quick video here, basically prepping the right gas tank. It's the first thing I decided to do on this truck. And I just cracked open the fuel line, and that's the shit that's coming out of this tank. It smells horrible. It's slowing down now, but it was really flowing. There was some crap, a lot of shit in this right tank, but I think it's finished up. Now what I'm going to do is replace all the fuel line and the fuel filter. The actual fuel line for this right tank runs over the frame rails all the way across the bed, under the bed, and basically into that fuel valve. And luckily this thing just stopped now, and that gas is horrible. That is like the worst gas. I don't know if that's like whatever the hell they put in there, but it's awful. So I'll be right back with some new fuel lines installed. So here's this shit gas in the light, and it's fucking like red orange, and there's just all kinds of crap at the bottom of it that came out of that tank. But I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff. I guess I'm going to just dump it somewhere, let it evaporate. It's kind of a nice thing about gas, is that it just evaporates. But it does kill grass, so I'll have to figure something out. So I just finished up the fuel line for the right tank. New fuel filter, all new fuel line, running under the bed above the frame rails, all the way over to the valve. Let's see, not that one. That all the way up into there. Yeah, there. At least I got the right tank ready to go. Just gotta put gas in it. And then when this tank runs out of gas, I'll go ahead and change this fuel line and fuel filter. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much it for this short video of me changing some fuel line. And there's a worm. Now I don't know how clean my lens is. It's probably dirty, but yeah. I calculated that old gas, probably about 2.5 gallons of old gas. Good, I got it out. This is all the fuel line, old fuel filter. I don't know, this guy, I don't know like whether you're supposed to have a clear fuel filter at the carb and a metal filter under the truck, you know, under the car, near the gas tank. But to me it just makes sense that the metal fuel filters are for under the vehicle, and the clear filters are for at the carburetor. That's just the way it is. This guy used clear filters under this truck. So far they lasted, they didn't leak or anything, but you can't even see what the hell is in them anymore. They're so full of shit that I don't know, to me it's just metal, you know, because who the hell knows, those things are really soft and they feel like they were on the verge of breaking open. So I think metal fuel filters are a lot better than having some bullshit plastic ones busting open and spewing gas everywhere. So yeah, you know, so I don't know the specific stats, if that's like a standard, that's what you're supposed to do, but to me it just seems like the right thing. Alright, so I'm gonna try to record some of the trip, but I don't know how it's gonna work out. Let's see. And if I can, waiting for everybody else to show up. Just an update, we're at the gas station. First stop, I put 67 miles on this thing and I just put 5 gallons in. So I'm getting at 14 miles per gallon, surprisingly. I'm gonna make it another 100 miles and we'll see what happens. I can't really still record the whole trip because I tried setting the camera on here, but you know, it's just moving and bumping around. I could try it, but you know, there's only 24 minutes left, and I mean, can y'all really see anything there? Not really. So I'm just gonna make breaks in between. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, so here we are. Remachine made it here. Almost ran out of gas because the nozzle, I didn't know how sensitive it was. But yeah, it actually, I thought it was, we thought it was getting 14 miles per gallon, but it was actually getting like 8.4. And of course, you know, the issue with the gas mileage, I think, is because of the carburetor. The float keeps getting stuck. That carb needs a rebuild, so I'm definitely going to be working on it here, but I'm just glad I have it here so I get it running right and clean up my property. There's this random truck over here, which is odd. I don't know if it's neighbors or what the deal is. Inhaled the bug. It's got temp tags on it. 204 143. Of course, cracked windshield. What a fucking mess. Do I got another fucking truck too? This is ridiculous. Yeah, you see, this tag doesn't even match this VIN here. This is ridiculous. So yeah, finally brought a computer that I could actually edit here at my trailer on, so well, I can edit videos. I totally fucked up that sentence, but anyway, yeah. So as y'all saw, got the truck here. The float is still a problem, so probably when I leave here, I'll be taking the carb with me. He's running the tractor right now, and hopefully he might be taking care of some weeds that need to go. It's been, I don't know what happened, but 2021 has been weird. Oh, so he is driving through there. Yeah, so yeah, we still got a bunch of crazy weeds, but I'm glad going through that. So anyway, got the truck here, still got a carb problem. Gonna fix that later, but now the truck is here, and I can go ahead and clean up my property with it, get all the trash out to the landfill. It's great. I'm going to be going into a week where the landfill is actually open, so it'll be great. There'll be plenty more video I'll be doing. That truck that y'all saw on the side of the road, that OBS Chevy, that's a 91 Chevy K1500 Z71. That thing, I'm going to call the DMV tomorrow, see what the deal is with it. Most likely it's abandoned, but I wouldn't doubt that maybe someone would come back and get it, knowing it's a friggin' four-wheel drive truck. That, you know, Texas and trucks, especially a four-wheel drive on top of it, it's a big fucking deal. So, you know, and it's got, according to the odometer, it's got 80,000 miles on it. And the friggin' needle for the speedometer gauge is broken. So, well, at least I'm assuming it's broken because there's no way to tell how fast you're going. But anyway, that thing's probably busted. That odometer probably is completely inaccurate. Who knows? But, you know, it's also just marked it off as a farm truck. They didn't drive it a lot. It obviously has no registration. There's a fake tag on the back of it. Well, I wouldn't say it's completely fake, but it's off of another vehicle. It's not the tag for that truck. It is kind of weird that where it's parked, it seems like somebody was driving towards the highway past my property, and then they pulled off to the left, and that's where they left it. So it could be simply a neighbor's truck, and they just haven't gotten around to getting it. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll see. I'll call DMV to clear it, make sure it's not stolen or anything. If it is stolen, then of course, you know, I'm going to contact the sheriff's office, let them know there's a stolen truck near my property that they might want to take care of, get impounded, whatever. Yeah, and who knows, I might just end up with another shit box, just knowing my luck, how I'm just a shit magnet.
How close to the tank I came. That's pretty close.
Well, now we got a path through here. Well, now you just got to get in here and get these weeds away from the trailer.
It's hard to get in with the tank like this. Really, get in back up to it. So I can back up to here. And then just try to edge it, you know, I guess back in and out of this.
Did some of the weeds grow back like crazy?
And with this stick here, I don't want to drive it here.
Yeah, I can move that out tomorrow. Get out of the way.
And I saw the water line right there, so I didn't go any further than that. I'm not sure if I can get the tractor.
Alright, so here we are another day. Of course, you know, my computer doesn't want to work right. Every time I try to bring a system out here to edit video, I can't. So basically I'm stuck with that frustration. But anyway, today I'm going to be working on basically taking some trash to the landfill. I'm just going to work on going through things. This pile here that I made was kind of just some interesting stuff I found. But it's looking like most of it is most likely obviously trash. So I'm going to be bagging up trash and stuff. And I'm going to kind of forget about recycle because, yet again, the city quit recycling. There's no nearby facility that I know of that I can drop my recycle off at. So it's just a matter of just bagging this stuff up and getting it to the landfill and whatever. I tried to recycle, can't. And then over here, I'm still deciding on these three things here. You know, I got a toilet that I like. It just sucks that the tank is broken. This is a gas stove, a little gas stove. I don't know if it works. It's been rained on and everything. You know, you'd think it'd be cleaned out and workable. This is just a cabinet here. It's got some rust on the side. There's a junk table there that actually that table should go in the truck, so definitely is a bunch of junk wood here. This stuff I'm not going to bother with yet, you know, because that's an antique bike. There's a barbecue here, but it's like aluminum and it's already got holes rotted in the bottom of it, so it'll probably be going to the landfill too. I don't know. You know, it just depends. Now what I could do is, you know, these bigger things that are like metal, I could find a scrap yard and just drop them off at scrap, but probably not going to get a lot. An update on the truck. I called the DMV, and so far they've cleared the truck. There's no liens, no theft, but I'm still expecting a possibility that if I do go through with a bonded title, that I could get some kind of contact from the owner, you know, afterwards. So hopefully it doesn't happen. It's just abandoned. I don't want to be in court. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to get into this and we'll see what happens. I mean, the truck so far is running fine as long as the friggin' float doesn't get stuck and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to clear in here, clear all around this, and there's actually trash in the house that needs to go. So probably instead of messing with this little stuff here first, I'll just get my bag stuffed out of there. You know, there's some stuff in there in bags that is ready to go. I've just been keeping it in there so it doesn't get rained on and nasty and the bags don't fall apart. Because that's the problem. with these plastic bags is these things dry rot really fast out here. And all of a sudden they're like in shreds. So, yeah, it's not that good. Also, do a before and after shot of this place. It's still wet in this room. I don't know what it is, if there's like dew getting in there or something. There's a bug flying around. But yeah, all these bags pretty much here. Trash. Here's some of my recycle bags that I couldn't get to get to the recycle place in DFW. So yeah, because that's what I would usually do. I would just, when I'd head back to DFW, you know, of course everywhere in DFW they recycle, so I'd just load up a bag of recycle in the car, and sometimes I wouldn't have enough room for it. Yeah, wash machine is going to be bottom of the list. You know, it's just right now I got the tractor done, so now it's just I'm gonna have trash cleanup done, and then I can get back into doing the yard, getting that done, and getting some trees cut up. And there's also, I mean, there's a trash pile on the other side of this house, so that's being blocked by a tree, so I gotta work on that. But yeah, so here we are, third day of this week or so, and abandoned truck is still there. Nobody's still not claimed it. I was going to go to landfill yesterday, but I figured I still got more work to basically fill up the truck, so I decided to skip the landfill and just keep working and getting as much trash as I can. Basically today, what I know, it looks like a fucking mess right now, but I'm going to show you all in a bit what I accomplished yesterday. But anyway, I got to get this whole perimeter here on the porch cleaned up, so it's just the bags. I got to get that pile cleaned up, and then that will finish up the landfill pile that the previous owner created. And I'm so happy all that trash is going to be gone. That thing, there was a huge pile there. I mean, there was a door on top of it, and there was a door below that one, and then it was just tons of shit under that. And I'm just glad that this is like the last of it. And there's probably still a little bit more buried in the ground, but you know, it is what it is. Eventually what I notice is that the rain, when it comes, it usually washes away the dirt and reveals more crap in the ground that I didn't even know was there. So, yeah. And, of course, over here, still the undecided. I just threw plenty of these, like, cups, water cups, furnace things. I don't know. Guy, I guess, drank a lot of liquids. It's usually those things that you have in hospitals or something. They have these big cups of liquid. I don't know what the hell. You can't stay hydrated or something. But, yeah. Oh, there's a motor grader. This heater here is going to go over in that pile, because I still don't know what to do with it. Some kind of antique heater that might still work. You know, it's a gas heater. What I did here. Yep, this is what I did yesterday. I got my living room back, sorta. Yeah, it still is, you know, kind of a small place anyway. But, I mean, what do you expect? It's a small house. But what was going on is I had a lot of papers here. And, you're probably wondering, why didn't I just throw this shit out? Why didn't I just throw these papers out? Well, some of these, papers have shit in there like old pictures and stuff like that, and I don't want to throw them out right away. I want to be able to go through them. But anyway, what I found is that they take less space being bagged up than being all over the floor, and also the bags protect them from any further damage. So that's why I went through and just took almost every paper on the floor and put it in a bag. Now, there still is paper around here that I still got to clean up. This is going to be like the next thing here. You still got newspaper here. I got a box here just for kitchen stuff. Cups, whatever. I don't know how somehow some kitchen stuff got in the living room when it should have been in the kitchen. Spoons, forks, whatever. Yeah, so there's still probably some kitchen stuff in here that's going to go in this box. And there's this like black bug. It's not a mud dauber, but it's something else, and it has a little nest like a mud dauber. And it's on that clothesline right there. But yeah. And I don't know. There was this thing I found in the bedroom, and it's some kind of audio system thing that's really probably just fucking junk. Throw it away. Yeah. So, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do anything with the kitchen, really. It's still mostly clean. There's that dumbass bug again. Whoa. Is he still going after me? I don't know if he even stinks. Might sting. But yeah. So get that done. And then there's still some crap in here. And then I'm thinking at one point, I'm like, well, do I really need this furniture? Do I need these dressers? I don't need them. So I'm thinking maybe next time when I come back here, I could have some kind of yard sale or something to get rid of this furniture that I don't need. And then this lamp thing, this weird thing here that I think is actually mounted into the ceiling and mounted into the floor. I think I'm going to keep this wacky ass thing. This window, of course, still needs to get fixed. This is going to be like the last window. I got the kitchen window on the way, so hopefully I get that, and I can now preserve my kitchen with a nice window. But in here, this window needs to be changed, and also the window sill has got a big hole in it, and that wood needs to get pulled out, and I need to put some new wood in there. And then I'll have living room light again, because this window has actually been the most important window. This window really doesn't bring in a lot of light, but this window, definitely if I open this up, it would bring in a lot of light. It's always dreary in here when that window is boarded up the way it is. So definitely gonna fix that. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully next time I come here, this whole entire porch will be clean, and maybe some yard work will be done. I don't know. It sucks. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, at least I accomplished this right here. All this outside of the shop, every bit of trash, I got it except for in there where the stairs are, because I don't want to move that because I still need to get up in there. But yeah, all this I got this all finally cleared out. And now I just gotta do this porch. And honestly, you can obviously see the state of this porch. It sucks. I probably should just tear this damn thing apart anyway and take it to the landfill as well. Because just the foundation of the porch is junk. Now, that doesn't mean that the foundation of the house is junk. It's just this porch sucks. But, yeah. And that's pretty much it. And of course, you know, last day it would rain, so I couldn't get much work done because it was raining and stuff. And then on top of that, they're doing the road next to my house, you know, over here. So I don't know, you know, if they're even finished with that. Maybe they are, but they were working on it all day. Yep. And then of course I also got a wood pile still back there of just junk wood that needs to go to landfill. And apparently when I was going to landfill today, a bag fell off. Just that one bag fell off, made a mess on the highway. I had to clean it all up. All that for friggin' nothing. Okay, figured I'd show you all the road. All the equipment's gone, so I'm assuming this is finished. I got the bonded title process started for that truck, and I won't be surprised if I come back and the damn thing's gone or something. So yet again, I'll see y'all next video. Peace.